Hello and welcome everyone to your first cooking class here with People's Place Gym and People's Place. I'm super thrilled today. I have some wonderful people here with me in the kitchen. Next to me I have Jeremy, our kitchen head chef at PVH Amsterdam campus, and Omaira, our influencer marketing and communication manager of Tommy Hilfiger, Netherlands. Today we're going to be cooking up a chili sin carne, not your typical chili con carne, but with a little bit of a twist. So Omaira, I think it'd be really nice for our audience to hear a little bit more about what is your favorite part about your role as an influencer manager for Tommy Hilfiger?
What I love the most is that I get to work with so many different people on a daily basis, not only within the company, but also people from outside, like influencers, talents, press relations, and all type of different vendors. That makes my work exciting every day and not so the same.
Yeah, something different every day,
yeah,
I think.
Something different and also different people every day.
Yeah.
So that's what I love the most. Okay, so Jeremy, I'm looking to all these ingredients for a while now. I'm very curious, what is everything?
So I think we have some usual suspects in there that everyone knows, some paprikas, onions, garlic, which are the base of every type of kitchen.
Always good.
But we have some more specific items indeed. So we have a nice Mexican spice blend here. And also this plant-based protein called Seitan. So Seitan actually it's made out of wheat gluten.
Yeah.
So it's really high in proteins.
Yeah.
And it's super lean protein. So it's a great meat substitute that it's also versatile. You can really use in every type of dishes. So first of all, we're gonna do the garlic easy peel trick.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm always wanting to know if I don't have a garlic press, or how do I get that skin off? What is my pro chef tips on how to work with the garlic today?
All right, so you just take the garlic as it is. I always chop off the bottom here.
Okay.
Easy. And then you just press it. It's just
Okay.
squish
So a
it
big
little
blade
bit.
will also
Yeah,
help maybe
yeah.
then, right?
Don't,
Okay.
yeah, and then it just peels off
Oh yeah, it just
itself.
falls off. While you're busy slicing all that up, Omaira, I would love to hear, is this a meal that you would typically be cooking in the kitchen, or what's one of your favorite meals that you're cooking up?
This could be one, definitely. I love Mexican kitchen. I love tacos, chili con carne or sin carne for today.
Yeah.
So yeah, this could definitely be one, but I love different type of kitchens. Like I really love Asian kitchen, but also Afghan cuisine. I'm originally from Afghanistan. I don't cook it myself because it's a very difficult cuisine. It takes a lot of preparations and time. Like I remember my mom being in the kitchen for 8 hours and then we eat the meal in 6 minutes. So that's my childhood memory.
Now, time to get into the rest of our preparations for all of our vegetables. What do we have? We got
Absolutely. Red onion, we have paprika, both colors. Here we have sweet potato. So I'm gonna already put this garlic in the pot.
in the pot. Yep.
Yeah, so it's one pot dish, super easy.
Love
When
it.
something is ready, drop it in. And this sweet potato, how I'm gonna cut that? Oh, super easy. What I suggest you just chop it in half here, then it's already less impressive, right? So then you go for another half,
Just keep breaking it down.
and yeah, half the half, half the half. That's the rule. Up, very easy. And now we're gonna go for cubes.
I'm very curious, is sweet potato better than normal potato to eat for a diet?
Well, I mean, it's a nice replacement. I think it's great. I mean, a regular potato is also nice depending on your dish, but the sweet potato just adds a little bit more of that sweetness as well, which is always nice. Also, because this is more of our sports-based nutrition today, we wanted to be able to use this because it's also much higher in fiber than your regular white potato.
Yeah.
Also not quite, we do have a little bit more sugar in it, but we have so much more nutrients in our sweet potato. We're getting almost 120% of our vitamin A is in 100 gram serving of our sweet potatoes already. So beyond that, we also have our vitamin C in there, high in magnesium, potassium. So it's also just a little bit of a slower digesting fiber that's going to leave you feeling a little bit more full, which is what we want, especially after maybe doing a good workout. We want to make sure that we're not just having a big meal and still feeling hungry and kind of grazing through the kitchen as well.
Yeah,
still.
exactly.
Next step.
Next step, we're gonna start heat up the pan. So we're gonna go for like a medium-high heat.
Is
so
this
now,
a special oil that we're using for today, or?
Oh, we're just using some olive oil. If you have preference, just go for something else. I like olive oil because it's super healthy. Then we'll go for 3 tablespoons of this Mexican blend.
This is what's also smelling. We were in
my
the
God,
kitchen
yeah.
smelling all these different spices.
Absolutely.
I'll let you get on this side.
That's exactly where we are building the flavor, where we are starting now. And by stir frying those vegetables with the Mexican spice blend, that's gonna enhance the flavor and build up the main flavor we want to have. So it's a little smoky, it's a spice, so it's not very spicy. So that's why I asked you guys if you want it more spicy to add your favorite chili.
We like
so
spice, yeah.
You like spices,
Yeah,
guys, right?
I love it.
All right. I love spices, but I cannot handle it. So it's just, I have to be honest. So that's why today I'm going to use some Korean chili flakes. What kind of chilies do you use normally in Afghanistan?
Is
there some kind of
or?
something special?
Yeah, it's more like chutneys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
nice.
if you know that. Yeah. So we have a lot of chutney. So with coriander and peppers, they make like this mix of chutney.
Yeah.
And,
So very sweet and sour, right?
Yeah, both or really like spicy. So
Yeah.
only with green spices or only with green. How do you say that? Peppers.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of chutneys.
This has been cooking for about 3 minutes already here on our
Yep.
stovetop, and it smells so delicious here. We're going to bring in our protein now. So
Absolutely.
our seitan.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Also add some bay leaves in there.
Yeah, bay leaves are going in now. So that's going to
Alright.
continue cooking here.
Yeah, gonna let it go for 3 more minutes. Build the flavor to our seitan protein, and then we can go for the tomatoes. So we'll have the tomato paste, we'll have the tomato blocks. We also are gonna add the veggie powder. Add a little bit of soy sauce here.
Soy sauce. That's
Yeah,
not
soy
typically
sauce.
you,
So
see
instead of
here.
salt, actually, you can also add more salt.
Okay.
But I love to use soy sauce in vegan dishes because it's bringing the umami taste. You know what we call umami, like the yummy thing. That's when you
It's a good
have
way to
some
describe it.
animal proteins. But you can also find it in the vegetal world, in soy sauces, in the seitan also. It's got this little umami taste. So we want to have this dish like as high in flavor as possible.
Yeah. So our stew has been sitting now for around 30 minutes. All those potatoes are nice and soft. Everything is smelling delicious. We have our final ingredients that need to go in. We have our black beans.
Absolutely, yeah.
And we're putting these in at the end so that we're going to make sure that these aren't...
Want to keep the texture, you know, have a bite to it and
Yeah.
have different textures, absolutely.
Very nice. And we're also going to be adding in our lime as well.
Yeah.
And why are we adding the lime exactly? Of course, it's in that Mexican flavor, but what other...
So, once again, it's a question of balance, but in the flavor. So, because we have a lot of like sweet vegetables here, so we're just going to bring some acidity to make a perfect balance, so then it doesn't feel heavy, doesn't feel sweet at all, and it's just going to balance up the flavor.
But we've worked up an appetite for sure, so everything smells good.
Well,
shall we get into our plating?
We are ready, so
nice.
and now it's time for our toppings to come in.
Delicious.
Yeah, so we kept everything plant-based, so we're gonna use some vegan cheese here, some also plant-based yogurt.
Now our meal is ready to go. It smells delicious, it looks delicious. So we hope you guys enjoy all of these recipes, and ingredients that we used today will be available in our description here below. I want to thank Jeremy from our kitchen for helping guide us through all of your tips and tricks, and Myra for joining us and sharing more of your story. And thank you guys so much also from People's Place. We hope you guys enjoy this meal. Make sure you leave your comments below if you love this meal. Give us a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will see you guys back at the next.